Delta shares are down today, even though the company gave new guidance. Let's get to Phil LeBeau with a first on CNBC interview with that company's CEO. Phil, down about 5% as I send this to you.
What have you done for me lately, Scott? That's what the market is basically saying when it comes to the airline stocks that are all under pressure today. Let's bring in Ed Bastian, CEO of Delta Airlines, joining us from LaGuardia Airport from the new terminal, Ed. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but I first want to talk to you about the guidance that you released this morning. You talked about it at the Bernstein conference. What are you seeing as you look at the market heading into the summer?
Demand is phenomenally strong. First of all, it's great to be with you, Phil. Demand is phenomenally strong, and the guidance that we provided this morning indicated that in the current second quarter that we're in, we expect our revenues to be fully restored to where they were in the June quarter of 2019, despite the fact that we're only going to have about 82% of our available seats for sale during that same market. So that level of demand continues to grow as we look into the third quarter and beyond. And for us, it's necessary because we also see rising fuel prices being a real cost concern.
Ed, last weekend was not the best one that Delta has ever had for a Memorial Day weekend. I think you canceled a little over 700 flights. You had weather issues. You had staffing issues. And I understand you guys have already said, hey, we're drawing back our schedule a little bit in the summertime so that we've got a little more slack in the system so that we're not so tightly scheduled. Yet you have to wonder if travelers, whether it's Delta, whether it's another airline, are looking at the industry right now and saying, how much confidence can I have that I'm not going to run into one of these issues somewhere down the road this summer because there's so many people who are flying and it's so tight on the staffing?
Well, I can only speak for Delta, and customers can absolutely have great confidence as they travel on Delta. We've been the most reliable airline by a good measure over the pandemic. The reason for that is we've not put more resources and more capacity ahead of our capabilities. So we've put the reliability of our service ahead of the opportunity to go chase demand throughout the pandemic. And you can look at each of the airlines, they tended to do things differently during the course of the pandemic. We added capacity coming into the spring. Memorial Day was the first full test of it. And we did see with some challenges. It wasn't just challenges on staffing, and we had some of those, even though we've hired 15,000 people since the start of last year. We also had some weather issues in New York as well as in South Florida. We had some ATC delays. It was a confluence of things. But the bottom line is that that's not acceptable for us. It's not acceptable for our employees or our customers. And we've took out some of the planned growth that we had into the summer. We're going to keep essentially our current level of operations intact throughout the summer. We're not going to grow at all, because the reliability of the product that we're providing the customers is more important than, again, chasing that last dollar of revenue.
Ed, the domestic airfare, the average for the industry right now, coming close to $400 a ticket. Do you see them peaking this summer, or is it likely that we could see it continuing to move a little bit higher as we head into the fall?
Well, there's two things driving that. One is fuel prices, and we are also seeing fuel prices that are up 75% over where they were in 2019. So part of the increase in pricing is definitely due to the higher cost of providing the product. But the second thing is just the demand. We need to keep price points at a level that we still have seats available for sale. So the high level of demand coupled with a high level of cost is driving probably about a 25 to 30% increase in overall fares this summer from where we sit, what we're selling right now. We'll see what the future holds. We'll see what happens to fuel prices. We'll see what happens to demand. I think the demand picture and outlook going forward will continue to be quite strong. We're seeing that in new markets as we open international borders. And there's no sign of any impact on consumer pullback. Even at these relatively higher fare levels, customers are prioritizing air travel. They're getting out of goods, and they're moving into services. You remember our Capital Markets Day at the end of December. We talked about that was a phenomenon we thought was going to happen. Indeed, it is happening. So our consumers are saving, and they have the cash for those higher airfares, and we're pleased to see them.
Quickly, Ed, you're joining us from your new terminal at LaGuardia. I know you were waiting a while for it finally to be open. It's open now. Where's the next leg of growth for you in the New York the tri-state area there, where you guys already lead the market? You've got about 26% market share. Where's the next leg of growth when you look at services and flights out of New York?
We have a lot of opportunities still here to grow in New York. One of the reasons that we're so pleased to be opening this new facility, it's been 5 years in the making, as you mentioned, is the fact that we can start bringing some bigger aircraft in. We can bring different types of service levels to this marketplace. They're not building new runways here, so the runway slot position will stay relatively the same, but we're going to give more options for people to travel to different destinations on larger aircraft.
Ed, we appreciate you joining us today. Enjoy the new terminal. I know you were anxious. Last time I talked to you were anxious to get there to see the final product, and I know from talking with people who are there, it's gorgeous, and I know you'll make the most of it. Ed Bastian, CEO of Delta Airlines, joining us today from the new terminal at LaGuardia. Scott, I will send it back to you. You know what's interesting, Scott? All of the airlines have essentially raised their guidance for the second quarter, and yet you look at the stocks, they continue to trade, somewhere. They're not close to the 52-week highs, not close to the 52-week lows. They're just kind of middling around. They're not doing much.
Yeah, they had already moved a decent amount, too, in anticipation of what was going to be a strong other side of the pandemic and demand this summer. Phil, thank you.